Welcome. In this video, we are going to discuss about the basic components of a hydraulic system. Hydraulic systems are the power transmitting assemblies employing the pressurized liquid as a fluid for transmitting energy from an energy generating source to an energy using point to accomplish the usual work. So, this is a simple circuit of the hydraulic system with basic components. Let us see what are the components involved in the hydraulic system. So, it consists of an oil tank, filter, motor, pump, pressure regulator, direction control valves, actuator and load. So, the hydraulic actuator is a device used to convert the fluid power into a mechanical power to do the useful works. The actuator may be of the two types, linear type or rotary type. Linear type, example hydraulic cylinders, rotary type, example hydraulic motor. So, it provides both type of motions, linear as well as rotary motions. The hydraulic pump is used to force the fluid from the reservoir to the rest of the hydraulic circuit by converting the mechanical energy into hydraulic energy. So, the valves used here are used to control the direction, pressure and flow of the fluid throughout the hydraulic circuit. Motor is required to drive the pump. A reservoir is used to hold the hydraulic liquid. So, generally the hydraulic liquid used are oil. Piping system carries the hydraulic oil from one place to another. Filters are used to remove any foreign particles away from the fluid in order to keep the system as a clean and the efficient one, and also it is used to avoid the damage to the actuators and the valves. Pressure regulator regulates the required level of the pressure in the hydraulic fluid. The piping is of closed loop type of the fluid transferred from the storage tank to one side of the piston and returned back from the other side of the piston to the tank. Fluid is drawn from the tank by a pump that produces fluid flow at the required level of the pressure. So, you can see now. So, this is the oil tank where the hydraulic oil is stored here. Filters are used to remove the foreign particles and the pump is required to draw the hydraulic fluid. So, it is controlled by the motor, it is activated by the motor, and there are pressure regulators in order to control the fluid flow throughout the circuit. So, now let us discuss about the cylinder movement, how it is controlled. Here three position changing let us see the cylindric movement and how it is controlled by three position changing control valves. So, when the position of the valve is changed to upper position, the pipe pressure line is connected to the port A and thus the load is raised. When the position of the valve is changed to the lower position, then the load is lowered. When the valve is at center position, it locks the fluid into the cylinder and dead ends the fluid line. So, you can see here. So, direction control valve, the three positions are given here, upper position, lower position and the middle position. So, forward, return and off condition. So, in industry, a machine designer conveys the design of the hydraulic system using a circuit diagrams. The components of the hydraulic system using the symbols, the working fluid which is the hydraulic oil stored in the reservoir. When the electric motor is switched on, it runs a positive displacement pump that draws the hydraulic oil through a filter and delivers at a high pressure. The pressurized oil passes through the regulating valve and does the work as an actuator. Oil from the other end of the actuator goes back to the tank via the return line. To and fro motion of the cylinder is controlled using the directional control valve. The hydraulic system can be broken down into 4 main divisions, and that are analogous to 4 main divisions in an electrical systems. Let us see. The power device parallels the electrical generating station. The control valves are analogous to switches, resistors, timers, pressure switches, relays, etc. The lines are analogous to the parallel to the electrical lines. Here the fluid pipelines is analogous to the electrical lines. The fluid power motor parallels the solenoids and electrical motors. Thank you.